Greetings, one and all, and welcome to the Open Handed Classroom. I want to extend a special thank you to you, yes, you, for stopping by. Note that this question is a math question, and I got it from the 2018 Paper 1 Mathematics BGCSE examination. And note also that this question currently is unsolved, but I assure you that by the end of this video, this question would be completed. But my question to you is, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, then let's dive in. We begin by reading the question. And the question states the following. The temperatures in several cities in a day in January were Nassau 27 degrees Celsius, New York -4 degrees Celsius, Atlanta -14 degrees Celsius, Edmonton -18 degrees Celsius. Calculate the difference in temperature between A. Nassau and Atlanta, B. Atlanta and New York, C. New York and Edmonton. Okay, I am going to give you an opportunity to attempt this question on your own. So I encourage you, pause the video, attempt this question on your own, and I'll see you on the other side of the pause. Okay, now that you are completed, now that you have attempted, now that you have attempted this question on your own, let's consider it, let's deal with it together. Okay, we begin with question 5a, and question 5a wants us to determine the difference in temperature between Nassau and Atlanta. And in order to do this question, let us first determine what is the temperature of Nassau, right? Let's first find that out. And then let us figure out what is the temperature in Atlanta. Okay, what is the temperature in Atlanta? And then let us subtract them. Okay, and then let us subtract them. Okay, so what is the temperature in Nassau? The temperature in Nassau is 27 degrees Celsius. What's the temperature in Atlanta? The temperature in Atlanta is 14 degrees Celsius. And let us perform the subtraction between these two numbers. Indeed, let us subtract 14 from 27. So let's do that. We have 27 and we have 14 and we are subtracting. So we begin with the ones column and we say 4 and we say 7 minus 4 equals 3. So we place the 3 here and we move on to the tens column and we say 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is indeed 1. So we have 1 here. So the answer to the subtraction problem is indeed 13. So we go to A and we place 13. So the difference in temperature between Nassau and Atlanta is 13 degrees Celsius. Next we go to 5B, and we want to determine, or I should say the goal is to determine the difference in temperature between Atlanta and New York. Okay? And in order to do this, we are going to first determine what is the temperature of Atlanta. Okay, so let's first determine what that is. What is the temperature of Atlanta? Okay, and then let us determine what is the temperature of New York. So let's determine that also. And then let us perform the subtraction. Okay, so what is the temperature of Atlanta? According to the question, the temperature of Atlanta is 14 degrees Celsius. Okay, now what is the temperature of New York? The temperature of New York is -4 degrees Celsius. Okay, now let us place our subtraction sign. So now we have 14 minus -4. And let's consider that. So erase. Let's consider 14 minus -4. Okay? Note that a negative multiplied by a negative is indeed a positive. So we have 14 plus 4. And 14 plus 4 is indeed 18. So we go to 5b and we write 18. So the difference in temperature between Atlanta and New York is indeed 18 degrees Celsius. Next, we go to 5c and we consider the following question. What is the difference in temperature between New York and Edmonton? And in order to do this, we consider, okay, what is the temperature of New York? What is the temperature of New York? So we need to determine what is the temperature of New York. Next, we need to determine what is the temperature of Edmonton. Okay, what is the temperature of Edmonton? Okay, what is the temperature of Edmonton? And then when we have found those two values, then we perform the subtraction. Okay, so what is the temperature of New York? The temperature of New York, according to the question, is -4. And what is the temperature of Edmonton? The temperature of Edmonton is -18, -18 degrees Celsius. And now we must not forget our subtraction symbol. So let us perform this operation. We have -4 minus -18. So let us do that. So we move to the next slide and we say, what is the value of -4 minus -18? Indeed, a negative and a negative times a negative is positive. So we have -4 plus 18. -4 plus 18. Now, this is equal to 18 minus 4. And what is 18 minus 4? 18 minus 4, we say 8 minus 4, which is 4, and 1 minus 0 is indeed 1. So 18 minus 4 is 14. So let's go back to the previous slide, and the answer for 5C is 14. So the difference in temperature between New York and Edmonton is indeed 14 degrees Celsius. And that is the answer to 5.